Actually, when I will upload that into the load data.
Hmm?
The updation will be not properly visible.
What's happening? Where?
Uh, it's not showing properly that updated fields or inserted field or ignore fields.
Once again, do that by sharing the screen.
Actually, I'm connected meeting via mobile. Some
Okay,
problem is
okay,
there.
okay, okay, okay,
I've tried two times, but it's not properly working.
okay, okay. Then show me on tomorrow then. What about other people? No one tried importing the data. Hmm?
I did, Kalki.
Everything is perfect.
Yes.
Have you tried this choice like this on before transform script to ignore?
Yeah, I did. And one time I forgot to make coalesce true, so
Okay,
it ignored all four rows.
okay, okay, yeah. And what about Bibhishan, Prajakta, Sujata?
Kalki, I was absent yesterday, so I'm, yet to go through the actually recording.
Okay, Prajakta.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, Kalki.
yeah. Have you tried importing the data into ServiceNow target tables?
Yes, yes. I
Really?
have tried. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I have tried, Kalki.
Okay.
On Monday's session,
Hmm.
which we
Anyways, I'm going to include all these things in the assessment which I'm going to give next week.
okay.
Everything, the things which are covered
Yes.
until now, everything will be included
Mm.
in the assessment which we will be giving next week. Okay. So until now, we have tried this, right? Importing the data manually through Access sheet. Now let's see how to import data from an external source, like some server. Okay. Let me firstly let me wake my instance. I think my instance is sleeping. Sure, I did not logged in today. Now let's see how to import it from an SFTP server. Okay, automatically every day at some point of time. Okay. Yeah, everyone like later search for SFTP server. Okay, search for SFTP server and go to this SFTP cloud.io. Okay, and here click on create test SFTP server. Okay, so that an SFTP server will be created and the credentials will be displayed. Okay, so that you can access that SFTP server through this WinSCP portal, like platform. Okay, you can install that too. So search for WinSCP. So that is used to log in, access any server. So you can download the WinSCP platform like this, and when you clicked on this requested server, we'll have these details, right? We got all these details, right? So just copy and store it somewhere. So currently, if you do request server without logging in, the life of the server will be only for 1 hour. But if you sign up and request a server, the validity will be 7 days. So you can sign up, okay, and request a server. And yeah, let me it provide me the credentials like all the details. So let me open this WinSAP. Yeah, and yeah, click on new site. Click on new site. The host name. What is this host name that is provided? This is the host name. Just copy, paste. What is the username that it provided? So this is the like SFTP server details. Okay, in order to access SFTP server, you need to download this WinSFP portal. I don't know whether Mac will allow this platform to download. I'm not sure, but yeah. So just copy all those details. Yeah, and port, and click on login. Yeah, so this is the SFTP server path. So if you want to create any new folder here, you click on new file, something like that. Okay, but if you want to upload any folder, any existing folder from our computer, so yeah, let me do this. You go there and let me just drag it. That's it. So I okay, I already imported this book 10 to Excel file into that SFTP server. Okay, so let me make few changes. Just to make any one change, and let me import this. Okay, let me do this then. So in the assessment also, I'm gonna create a new server. I'm gonna provide the credentials for you so that you need to import the data every day automatically. Automated. That's what called scheduled import. I show you that one also. So I'm not making any bigger changes. Making only this last name, but through last two records. That's it. I'm downloading it. Remember, I only made changes for two records, test 3 and test 4. Come here, drag it, CP, and let me remove this. Let me rename this to users. Okay. Now, ServiceNow should import data from this Excel sheet every day at some particular point of time. So firstly, I need to create data source for that. Okay. So in order to import data into ServiceNow from any external source, you should do that through data sources. Search for data sources. Okay. See import search data sources. Open it. Click on new. And give the data source a name like Arbor users, and it'll create imports a table. So let me give the imports a table label as Arbor users. So name will be auto populated, backend name. So the thing which you're like importing is like file, right? File, and the format is Excel, and file retrieval method is SFTP. Actually, this is SFTP server. Okay, that's what. So here we need to provide the server details. Okay, so what is the server? Host server username. In order to access acceptance server, we need to provide the details, right? That's what username, password. Without getting the access to the acceptance server, it can't get the access sheet, right? So port number 22. And what is the file path? Which file you want to import and what is the file path? Go here, just right click on properties and just copy this. Nothing there, just slash and users.xls. Wait, slash users dot. So we'll check the file path like that one, right? That's it. And click on save. So sheet number 1, let me put the sheet number 1 and adder number also 1. So this is what called batch import. So if there is very large data, so then you will import the data as batches so that there will be no stress on a ServiceNow instance. Okay, like something like if there are 1,000 records, if you make batch as 100, so the data will be imported into ServiceNow like in 100 batches. So like it's like if one batch is having 100 records, so that 10 batches will be imported. Okay, that is what this. So if I consider the 1,000 records in the Excel sheet, so you make it the batch size as 100. So each batch will have 100 records and 10 batches will be imported to the service now. Anyways, you're having very less data, so there is no use of it for now. Okay, but if there is very large data and if you don't want our service now instance to stress because of importing the data, then you will use this batch import. And anyways, I clicked on save. So you can click on this test load 20 records. So it will see whether everything is perfect here or not, whether it's able to access or not. So if it's not able to access, there will be some error that will be shown here. Let's see. But everything is perfect. Yeah. Processed 4, inserts 4. Yeah. How many records that Excel sheet is having? 4, right? So it's able to import the 4. Got it? Got it. So everything is
Yes.
fine. But see the data. Anyways, the row. Anyways, 4 rows got imported. See, user ID test 1. So like this, you can see what's the data loaded to the import set table by clicking on that loaded data. You have clicked on this loaded data, right? So by clicking on this loaded data and in this 1 2 like by clicking on this 1302, you can see what is the data in the first row, 0 row, second row, third row, like that. But if you remember, we haven't created any transfer map here. We have created import set table here. Let me go back again to the data source page. So this is the data source page, right? This is the import set table which I have created. Down we have transforms. So you need to create a transform map also, right? Click on new. Let me give the transform map name as Arbor users and target table as sys underscore user. Everything is same here. Okay, everything is same. After that, after creating the data source, this transform map and everything is same. Okay, but until you click on the test load records, you can't access the source fields in the field mappings here. Okay, so click on test load records there and then create the transform map so that in the field mappings you can access the source fields. Without test loading these records, you don't a service doesn't know, right, what are the fields there in that Excel sheet. So yeah, got it
Yeah.
or not?
Yes, Kalki.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And auto map matching fails, so it should be mapped. If not, we should manually map it. I think everything is same, right? Field names are same, so definitely should be auto mapped. And let me make that user ID field mapping as coalesce true. Let me make this user ID coalesce true. Okay. So previously, as I already loaded the data into the import set table, if I click on transform, it will transform. That's not the problem. But I don't want to import the data manually from the SFTP server. I want every day at 1 o'clock midnight, I want the data to be imported from that SFTP server file to the ServiceNow table. Okay, automatically. So for that, you will create schedule import. Okay, schedule import. So if you people actually done this, even if now are doing the assessment, definitely in the assessment I'm going to give this. So in the interviews you can say this: I imported the data into ServiceNow user table from an external source like SFTP server. Okay. So what are the things that I'm saying now? You can include all these things as your experience in the interview. You can say that I have done this, I have done this import sets, I have imported the data from SFTP server automatically at daily at some particular point of time. Okay, so we have this run as right. Okay, so what are the records that will be updating because of the schedule import? The updated by field is there, right? It will be populated by the system admin name. So what are the user records that are selected here? So that updated by field shows their name. Got it? Got it? And name. Got it or not?
Yes.
So what are the data source we have created? Yeah, Arbor users. And we don't want any skip to run, so I'll not make any of the checkboxes as true. But here, when you want this import to be run, when you want to import it only once at some particular point of time, or daily, or weekly, or monthly, or periodically, or after parent runs. So if there any other schedule import, so which is also running. So if you want this schedule import to be run after that, you select that particular schedule import here. Okay, in this parent. But I want it to run daily at 1 o'clock. If in case, so you make it like this and just save. So every day when the instance time reaches 1 o'clock in the morning, then the schedule import will run. So so that the data source will run and the data which was there in that server for the particular file will be imported to the ServiceNow table. But for now, let me change this time. Let me see what is my ServiceNow instance time, because my ServiceNow instance follows GST time, GMT time, GMT. So let me see what is my ServiceNow instance time now. Mm, so if you want, what is the time of your ServiceNow instance, you can just go to system logs table, or otherwise update any incident record or any record and see updated field pop value. Okay. So yeah, it was 655. So let me put it as 658. 658. Is it AM or PM? Yeah, anyways, definitely it's AM. Yeah, 658. Let me save. Yeah, it's 2 minutes. What is the time now? Let me see then. So let me see what time we are following. So when the schedule import will actually run, we can see in the data sources whether that run or not. Uh, Language and region, America. Let me make it GMT. So it will get adjusted as per the GMT time. Okay, 14:58. Let me check the GMT time now. 2:57. Okay, I think it should be imported now then. Let me check. Let me go to data source and check if I want whether the data source ran or not. So open the data source which you have created. So in the down in the related list you can see. So not here, sorry. Believe it's here. Let me just refresh this. Let's see whether it ran or not. Yeah, see executions. The schedule import. See it got executed. The schedule import got run just now. Just now. Oh yeah, about a minute ago. See in the schedule data import, you can see whether it ran or not. So definitely it should be updated. Let me check whether any information will get from these executions. Yeah, let me check. Click on this import set. Yeah, processed, 2 inserts and 2 ignored. I think there are no user records. I think I might have deleted anything. So that's the case. 2 got ignored and 2 got inserted. 2 got ignored because there is no value change. Might be, yeah, there is no field value change, and this got created 33 and 34. Got it?
Yes.
See, if there is no value change, so it will be ignored. Yeah, created. See, who created this? Let me add the created by field here. So let's see what it will populate. It will definitely populate admin because in the schedule import we gave run by as admin. If you remember previously, you remember? Do you remember? Yeah, you gave a system admin, right? So I said the
Yes.
same. See, it says created by admin. So if you want this system fields to be populated with some other user record, then you can select that particular user record. For example, data source, you can create a user record known as data source, and you can select that particular record here so that you can easily know what source updated what user record. Okay, got it? So you might have a question. So who will provide me this server host name, port details, file path, all this? Are you getting this question? Anyone got this question? Like, who will provide these details for us? The team who is responsible to provide, they will provide you all the details. You will not have any control regarding the server. They will upload that file into that server and they will provide the credentials in order to access the file. If you want to access that file manually, you need to install this WinSAP portal and access that. Okay. So as they will give you all the details, you need to populate all these details here and click on save and click on this test load or load all records to test whether the connection is good or not, whether ServiceNow is able to import it or not. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Yes, Kalki.
Any other questions from this? Any other questions? I want you people to do this today. I want you people to create a SFTP server. Okay, actually, if you sign up, it will provide access for 7 days. Without sign up, if you want to request a new server, it will only stay for 1 hour. I want you people to definitely do this for user table with the example of yesterday user access sheet. Just make 1 or 2 modifications, which I have done today. Anyways, I will again upload this file which I modified access sheet to the drive folder. Import this again tomorrow, like through using this SFTP server. Okay, okay, nah, because you'll forget.
Okay.
If you people don't do that, you'll forget it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions regarding these import sets? Any questions regarding these import sets?
Not at Kalki. Yeah.
So Kalki, if we got to work in on an instance, so
Okay.
if I'm working for an organization, say XYZ organization, then the instance will be every details and the instance details and the basic, like instance and all, they will be provided by the organization, or I need to create them.
See, you can't create it, right? You can't create a user record, right? They will create a user record for you and they will provide the
Okay.
access for you. So
Credentials.
you will access it.
Okay.
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 It works like
Mhm.
that. See, as I said, without user record, you can't access the instance, right? So your
Yes.
user record your details should be present as the user record in the instance. Then only you can access that instance with that user ID and the password. But mostly in the in 99.99% all the organizations follows the SSO. You know SSO single sign. I think you know SSO, right? Single sign on. It might be through
Okay.
Microsoft or it might be through Okta. So they will create a user record for you, okay, and they'll provide that. They won't provide anything, and then they'll say that we have created for you. So
Uh,
if they
that's
do the
kind of
SSO,
integrated with the Microsoft Office suite or something like that.
yeah, for
And
SSO,
through that
yeah,
suite,
right,
we if we log in, then we'll log
yeah,
into the
yes.
specific
So it will be
or its
yeah when
instance.
when you select this instance URL and click on login or just paste out this URL in the browser, it will redirect you to the Microsoft login page to provide the email and password and OTP, all those. That's what called SSO, right? Accessing multiple applications
Yes.
through single credentials. Like if you
Okay.
consider this Google, Gmail, YouTube, Drive, it will only ask Google credentials. It might be these all are
Yeah.
different applications, but it'll ask you Google credentials only,
Mhm.
Gmail credentials only. I think many of the people know
Okay.
SSO, right? So manually you won't they won't give you the password and username, all those things. There might be like this for non-prod instances, but for prod instance, they'll be definitely having the SSO. Okay.
And
So
the import set data, like the Excel file and all, they will be also created by the dedicated department, like the database management department.
yeah, they will provide you. All the data
Okay. We
which should
just
be imported will be provided by the respective team. If it is
respect.
some
Okay.
devices, servers or something, the network team will provide it. If it's some user data,
Okay.
HR team will provide you.
HR team.
But
Yes.
yeah, see,
Like
as I said,
ITSM and HR service management team,
no, it's
individual
not
team
about
will
that team.
provide their individual data.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
consider these user records and I'm saying HR team, right? So in ITSM, who are users? Employees are the users, right? Employees are the users in
Yes.
ITSM. So
Yes.
HR team or any team will provide you that, or consider client. Don't consider any some specific team. The client will provide the user data and ask to import it. As I said, the access sheet column names will not be same as our ServiceNow field names. So you should map accordingly. Okay, you should map accordingly, like which field should be mapped to which field in ServiceNow, like that. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Because they won't know what are the fields there in ServiceNow. They will provide the data as per their wish, as per their platform or as per their wish. But the client, we need to discuss with the client or we need to discuss with the respective team. Okay, and then we should
Okay.
check which column should be mapped to which field in ServiceNow table, and you should map it and import it. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
mostly we'll be directly importing to the production only, not in
Mhm.
non-prod. Only for first time for testing only you might import to non-prod instances, but after that you will only import it to the production instance only directly. So this field
Yeah.
mapping should be done clearly and you should be confident before importing it. If you don't
Mhm.
put this call as true, even if it is necessary, you know, right, what will happen? It will create duplicate records. If it's 10 or 20 records,
Right.
it's fine. But what if it creates 1000 or 500 records? It's a problem, right? So
Yes.
take
Yes.
care while importing. If the client is very big organization, he might provide you very big data to import. If our client is small organization, he will provide only less data for us to import. It might be around 100 or 150. But if it's a very big organization, it might be more than 300, 400. No need to worry about the quantity of the data if you have done everything
Mhm.
perfect, right? Got
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Did I answer your question, Jagdish? Perfectly?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Kalki,
Yeah.
are you gonna use the other scripts or just on before?
Please repeat once again.
Are we gonna try practicing other scripts?
Scripts.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
it is.
tried on before,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, you can try if you want. Otherwise, I'll give some
Okay.
use cases. For that, during the assessment also, if required, okay, with other scripts,
Yeah.
okay. So you can try it.
But I don't know all the keywords and all that. Just what you said,
So
that action and
yeah, we
if.
use only two keywords: source dot action and ignore equal true. That's it, right?
Right.
Yeah. Let me
For
think of
all
some
the
new.
scripts.
You can use those for all the scripts as per the requirement.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me think of some new use cases today or tomorrow for that on after transform scripts and on for and like for some of the other transform scripts. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can you please explain about the transform? Transform scripts.
I explained you previously in previous class yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
Are not are you not present yesterday? Oh, Jagdish,
No,
I
actually.
think your health is not fine, right? Are you okay now?
Uh, yes, I went for the checkup and test yesterday,
Okay.
so that's why. Yeah,
Oh.
I'll see the videos, but yeah.
Any other people is having any doubts regarding these transform scripts? So we have different type of transform scripts like on start, on before, on after, on complete, on choice, create, on foreign, insert, on reject. Okay. For example, let's see which transform script will run when. Consider I am importing an Excel sheet data. When you click on the transform, when you click on the transform on the right, it will import the data. So when you consider when you clicked on the transform, then this on start transform script will run. Okay. And after that, transform map will find for the target record. If there is any coalesce field true, then it should find for the target record, right? So after finding the target record, then this on before script will run. Okay. And after this on before transform script, the data will be mm, the data will be transformed, and after that particular row is transferred to the target table, then on after script will run. So for each import set row, before importing this on before script will run, and after importing this on after script will run. Okay. But this on start transform script will run only at the start, and this on before and on after will run for each import set row. Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
So it
And
is like a
after import,
quality.
Yeah.
It is like a
mm,
quality check for each data kind of stuff.
yeah, if you want to do, you can do like that. So if you want to ignore any records, any rows to be
Mhm.
imported to the target table, you will use this on before transform script to ignore them. And
Mhm.
after doing the transform of that particular row, if you want any script to run, you will do the scripting in on after transform script. Okay. And
Okay.
after transforming all the data, all the rows, then at the end on complete transform script will run. Okay. And
Yeah.
this on choice create transform script will run when any choice will be created. I think I have shown you, right? I think some I have added some server choice which does not exist in
Mhm.
our incident category field. So because of choice action create, it created a new choice, right? So in that case, this on choice create transform script will run. Okay. And we're coming to this
Okay.
on foreign insert. We're coming to this caller field. So if our ServiceNow user table is not having some specific user, and if we given this user in our Excel sheet, it is creating a record in that user table, right? Right. So
Okay.
in that case, this on foreign insert script will run, and this on reject transform script will run when any import set row is rejected to import. Then this on reject transform script will run. Okay.
Okay.
So you might get this question in your interview. So what are the type of transform scripts and when will run which script? They might ask you the question. So you need to say this. On start will
Okay.
run at the start and on complete will run at the end. But this on before will run this on before and on after will run for each import set row. This on
Okay.
before will run after finding the target record and before transferring that import set row. And this on after transform script run will run after that row is transferred to the target table. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
This process also includes data cleaning, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
want to do any data cleaning as per the
Data
requirement, you will
formatting
use
and
these
data cleaning.
scripts. Yes.
What I have understood, it's data formatting and data cleaning.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
So I might be giving the use case today or tomorrow
Mhm.
with some of the other scripts like foreign insert and mm, let's see this foreign insert there. Let me give the requirements for foreign insert. Yeah, for tomorrow. Okay, I think there will no use case for on start transform script mostly. But yeah, okay.
Onstat is kind of by default, like every
It'll run at the start.
data. Okay.
So if you want to do any something, so then you'll use this on start. You can easily know. So if you know when script, which script will run at which time, you can easily know as per the requirement if they give anything.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Anything? Okay. If not, I'll wrap up this session. Tomorrow we're going to discuss about UI policies. Okay.
Okay.
Should we
And
change our time, Kalki?
so it depends about all the people. It's not about me. So what's the timing that you are actually willing?
No, I'm okay with it, but so few are showing up at 8.
Yeah, that's what.
Maybe make it 7 or something. Possible.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Let me add a poll in the WhatsApp chat in the WhatsApp group and
Okay.
let's see.
Okay.
No.
Even I'm okay with the morning also, but I'm thinking many people are not okay with the morning.
They are not showing up at night either.
Yeah.
A poll is good. We
Yeah,
can poll it.